Like,
Oh, I'm
okay,
I'm nice like
I
that.
got it.
I
I'm
got
nice
it
enough.
like
I
that.
got it. I don't
Yeah,
have to question myself anymore. I don't have to brag. I'm
that's
like,
a great
I
feeling.
know that I got it now. Cause you know what I mean. If it was cool for him, and it was cool for the labels, that was like, all right, well, we ain't got to do no extra work on this. It's good. But I'm like, okay. Did
We
I?
are back at it again with another episode of Conversation Invasion. I'm your host,
Yeah.
Adi Ray. Today we got a very special guest in the building, Benny Bossman of Bossman Sound, Grammy nominated engineer, producer, and artist. Benny, how you feeling today?
Not bad, dog. Feeling good. Feeling good.
Glad to have
Get
you
hang
on,
out with
man.
my Invasion guys for a little while. You know, I had to come show some love.
Appreciate that, man. So to start off every podcast with all my musical guests, I kind of ask the same question to kind of get the conversation rolling. Um, so my first question is, what got you into making music? How did it start, and at what age were you?
Okay. What got me into making music was, and my family's always kind of been a little bit of a musically inclined family, but I was always kind of the sports guy. You know what I mean? Everybody else was
Mm-hmm.
doing kind of thing. Went to Kent State for nursing and wrestling. It didn't really necessarily work out my sophomore year, so it kind of ended up being just what was familiar. You know what I mean? After that kind of didn't go, I was like, oh, let me just start messing around with music, and it was kind of with friends and stuff. Ended up having a bunch of roommates in college. They were trying to make the music dream happen. They had a band. It was
Nice.
kind of my first taste of like, all right,
Mm-hmm.
like this is what it looks like. Someone's trying to pursue some kind of musical dream. Got in there, man. Picked up a Fruity Loop, started making beats because we all used to sit around and freestyle, but like
Yeah.
nobody would have beats. And this is back early in the YouTube days. So
Out of
like,
necessity, had to
yeah, it's
start
like
cooking
this
up.
is 2012, 2013. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So I was like, yo, it's had 7 people rapping. Nobody's making beats. I just started making beats, and then I kind of was making beats for a little while. Then a friend of mine, roommate there, hit me to what Ableton and engineering was, and the concept I had never even thought about it. Like, you know what I mean? It seems weird now that people
Mm-hmm.
was like, oh, you know what engineer? I'm like, engineer? Like, yeah, the guy that does all this, and he just kind of broke down mixing to me, and I was like, okay, like so then I kind of
Some
started,
kind of clicked with that.
yeah,
Yeah.
so
You're like,
like
oh, I could do that.
that's kind of when I made a decision at that point, and I was just like, you know what, like I really like this enough that I'm willing to forego other things to just really put my energy into it. So like,
Yeah.
and that was about I was 19. So like I want to say I was probably 19 when I really started like taking it seriously. Even
Nice.
yeah, I grew up around music, but it was 19 where I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do.
This
So
is what I want to do the
yeah,
rest of my life, pretty much.
yeah, it was
Yep.
about 19.
That's cool, man. It's awesome to hear that, like, your friends and the whole college experience kind of
Yeah,
inspired that, got you going on it. So I know you've been in the studio with some pretty cool people and had, I'm sure, a ton of cool experiences in the studio. But what's one of like the coolest experiences that you feel personally you've ever had in a studio environment?
one of the coolest experience. Okay, there's probably 2 that stand out. I mean, one is you have the Grammy nomination. I had the session with Andre 3000. That was
Hell yeah.
yeah, that's always the first that comes to mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just I think what really stuck out to me and what made it because one, you know, I mean, you grow up listening to Outkast. It's like, yo, this
Facts.
is a god, bro, in your mind. So
Yeah.
like, in my mind, he was one of those people that if I like never met or never did anything with throughout my career, I wouldn't be mad. You know what I'm saying? They'd be like,
Yeah.
yo, that's
That's
like
like a
that's
myth, a legend, a
yeah. It's like
goat, like
seeing
on that
yeah.
tier. Yeah.
So to see him in the flesh was just like it made everything real and
Yeah.
realizing how normal he was. Like, and I've been around other majors and celebrities, and they're all people, but
Right.
like. It's different when it's somebody you idolize personally. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's like, okay,
Yeah.
he's just
One of
this
your
rapper. Yeah,
favorite
one of your
people.
people that's like, yo, this. And then to see him and to see his process and realize that it's just time on task. Like there's
Mm-hmm.
talent involved, but this man has just been crafting and developing it for so long that
Yeah.
there's nothing that he did in the studio that I don't see artists do every day. You go in, he uses the notepad and writes
Yeah.
stuff down like everybody else. He asks where
Yep.
the bathroom is.
About the iPhone gets it.
Yeah, he
Yep.
needs the mic adjusted. If he's only a certain, he's still human. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So like, it was just
It's not like
regular.
magic. He just
Yeah,
floats
it
in
wasn't like
there and
yeah,
like,
like you know when the one
and then the track's done.
like the what was it American Dad episode where the dude was like, put my left hands one leg at a time, and then like some just fly his pants in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you think, but like
Nah, just a
regular
normal
dude,
dude,
bro,
yeah.
like showed up in a regular Uber, like, and I think what it stuck out to me was okay, like this is under 3,000,
Mm-hmm.
and he still has to mic check. He still has to redo takes. He still has to be like, all right, oh, repunch that. I don't like that. So it
Mm-hmm.
let me know that I'm like, okay, it's a mindset. It's like you just really focusing on what you're doing and just taking advantage of opportunities. You know what I mean?
Facts.
So I realized how much of a distance there was, but how also close it was at the same time.
Yeah.
So it was just really, it gave me confidence to be like, all right, man, if I could be in here under 3,000 and he can mess up a bar, then
I'm good.
yeah, then I'm
I can do
good.
this
I'm not
shit.
putting so much pressure on myself. I'm just gonna focus
Yeah.
on creating. And the second, I had to choose between probably either NBA YoungBoy or
Uh,
Kevin Gates.
Shoot, those are two good
Yeah,
artists right
both
there.
of those experiences were, and I'll say, for Kevin Gates, it was more so like he is who he says he is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he come in the studio, we prayed before the session. He's asking for tea for his voice. He's calling
Hmm.
everybody beloved. You know what I mean? He's really like,
Like there's
yeah,
no act
it's
going on
not an
there. It's
act. He's
exactly what
really
you
a
see
real
is what you
cool
get.
dude. Like
Yeah.
outside of like what you see on
Socials.
socials or
Yeah.
your opinion and all the riff rap, like as a genuine person, he showed me genuine love and respect, and
That's
it wasn't
awesome.
no sort of disrespect. So that I can like acknowledge.
Hmm.
And with Young Boy, it was everything that everybody was saying in the media and how he was polar opposite.
Really.
When I was in the studio with him, like you could tell, like based on people's experiences, they behave a certain way.
Hmm.
Like you mean you deal with the life he dealt with, you're gonna be a little annoyed about stuff. But like as far as me and his interaction, he was utmost respectful. Like so when he came in, he came with his entourage, about 30, 40 people, bro. He
Yeah.
kicks, you know what I mean? So it's time to get, I walk in, this is right around the time he was having the drama with in the hotel room back, you know what I mean? This
Yeah.
early on. So I really wasn't listening to his music like that, so I really wasn't sure what kind of person I was getting. So I walk in the studio, he's sitting on the couch, he's doing his thing, and then I try to reach out and like shake his hand, and he doesn't do anything. He just kind of sits and looks at me. So then I'm like,
What's up with that?
well, what am I about to deal with here?
Yeah.
So he gets up, he kicks everybody out of the studio, and it's just me and him. He's like, bro, please bring the mic out. So he brings it up right next to the engineer computer. So he's sitting right there next to me, like where we're at
Hmm.
here. And first thing he rolls his back with, and the first thing he says is, bro, if it's trash, let me know. Don't let me put no trash out. And I
Wow.
was like, oh, okay. And he's like, all right, cool. Locked in, but I did like 2 records in like 45 minutes. It was like
Wow.
just fast,
Yeah.
just speed,
Quick.
but like
Quick.
going crazy. And record will be done. He asked his one manager to come in here and then send it back out and get back to work. When he left, he was like, yo, like, you know what I mean? You
Hmm.
good as hell. Like, appreciate you. You know what I mean? He was respectful. Please, thank you.
Hmm.
There was never no, like, type of weird. So it gave me the other, okay, you can't judge a book by its cover. You can't
Hmm.
look at what you see on social media and judge. You're still a human being. You still have to have a one-on-one with them to really know what you're
Hmm.
dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that let me know, like, all right, everybody's really human. Like,
Yep.
it's really what it is. So, like,
We all breathe the same
yeah,
air.
those are kind of my
Walk
two.
on the same earth.
I give
Man.
you 3, but like those are really my experiences that I say out of all of it was like, all right, it gave me like a different perspective of what was
That's
going
really
on.
cool,
Like,
bro. I think a lot of people haven't had those experiences that are engineers or trying to get started or whatever, and to have that insight is like very dope. It could hopefully
yeah,
it opens up the eyes and ears
and
of some of our
definitely you
listeners
realize
to
some of the
yeah,
things that give you the best insight aren't technical.
yeah,
You know what I mean? They're
hundred
not
percent.
ones and zeros. They're not EQs and compressors.
Mhm.
They're like, yo, you just learn how to deal with the human element of people.
I preach all the time like being an engineer is 50% technical nerd knowledge and 50% human
Yeah,
interaction
social
and
skills, really. Like
salesmanship and things of that nature.
it
Like
really is.
that
Like,
side of it.
how do you get the best out of somebody, or at least get them in a position where they're like not afraid to try?
Hundred
You
percent.
know what I'm saying? Where it's like, okay, bro, like come make mistakes, be goofy, crack a
Yep.
joke, because only when you're in that space will you
You gotta
create.
ease
You know what I
up
mean?
and open
Yeah,
up
like
and make the best stuff.
yeah.
You
And
gotta
how do
feel
you
comfortable.
take pressure off of people? And that's
For
really I feel
sure.
like clients really pay for. It's not. Oh yeah, like bro, I'm good technically. Don't get me wrong, but
Right.
like I can point out 5, 10 guys that I'm like, yo, like that guy, he's technically good. Like,
Yeah.
but it's just understanding like how do you deal with people.
Hundred
You know what I
percent.
mean? How do you deal with this type of artists? How do you make people comfortable? There's situations where like you'll be in the studio and you're like, oh, let me tell his friends to be quiet and chill out because they're cracking too much on him, and I
Mhm.
can tell he's uncomfortable, but he's with his homie, so he's just gonna play it off. But I can tell he's changing his. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's like, yo, chill out, bro. I'll crack a joke and be like, yeah, y'all shut up. He in the mood, bro. So he could be like, yeah, somebody on my side.
Being
So then,
able to do
and
that
now he
is
wants, yeah,
huge.
just
That's
being
huge.
recognizing the room and learning how to read
Read
the room is a big
Read the
thing,
room
bro.
for sure. I
Like-
still think it's funny though that he wouldn't shake your hand, but he was like, "Tell me if this is bad." Bro.
Yeah,
Like,
so
that's
like,
hilarious.
yeah, like you didn't shake my hand, but you shook
but
my hand.
that's his lifestyle. That's
Yeah,
how
that's
he
how
lives.
he
That's
moves.
who he is.
For him,
yeah.
it's like I don't know you, but on the way out, he shook my hand. So it was like
That's cool.
he
He had to
realized
build
there
that
was
respect
you
because
build
you
that
were like,
respect and
you
comfort.
probably
So
told him
like
a couple times we got to redo that bar or something, you know?
yeah, like
Yeah.
so it didn't honestly it didn't. He didn't have to redo anything. He
That's
kind of
great then.
yeah, but the fact that he was able to check me and be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
tell me if it's trash. Don't just be like, So like,
Yeah.
and then he
Clearly,
was
he built a trust with
yeah,
you
and it
through
was
the end.
honestly one of my first mixing placements because
Yeah.
one of the records we did ended up making it on his Rilla project.
Oh,
The
wow.
song Big Talk.
And that was like the mix you
Yeah,
did and
the
stuff?
mix I did because so like
Nice.
he came and he was like, bro, he finished the song so fast. He was like, bro, you got like 15, 20 minutes. He's like, bro, do what you do, go crazy.
Awesome.
Both songs, he just gave me a shot to just like, bro, you got like 25 minutes. Whip
That's
it
huge
however you
for an
want to whip it.
artist who's at that level, who
Yeah,
probably
just to be
has so
like,
many solid mixing engineers that he's
he could have been
more
like, let me
comfortable
take this
with.
back to the label, but he was just
Exactly.
like,
But
whip
he was
it
like,
and
fuck
see
it.
what's going on.
Yep.
I whipped it, and the only reason I knew was because the drops and the certain things that I did when I quick mixed it, just like, bro, I'm just full crib idea. They were still in the final record.
That's awesome.
So I was like,
You
yo,
hit it.
it
You hit
sounded
it.
just like you just took this straight from my previous bounce and right to the label. So in that moment, I was like, okay.
Oh, I'm nice like
I
that.
got it.
I
I'm
got
nice
it
enough.
like
I
that.
got it. I don't
Yeah.
have to question myself anymore. I don't have to brag. I'm
That's a
like,
great
I
feeling.
know that I got it now. Because, you know what I mean? If it was cool for him and it was cool for the labels, that was like, all right, well, we ain't got to do no extra work on this. It's good. Then I'm like, okay. Then I knew.
I'm at
Like,
least swinging for
yeah,
par,
at
bruh.
least I
At
can hit a
least.
home run every once in a while. I may not be the
Exactly.
best hitter, but I can crack one every once in a while. So it
Yep.
was like, all right,
That's
cool.
fire, bro. All right, so those are some awesome experiences. I kind of want to talk about a few more experiences you've had in music as well.
Okay.
We know you went to the Grammys.
Yeah.
That's many musicians' top dream, I would say, probably.
Oh, yeah.
So talk
Sure.
to us a little bit about what the Grammys experiences was like, and just what you did there.
It was a great experience, life-changing experience, but it was also very eye-opening.
Yeah.
And I don't mean it in a negative way, but just in like a, okay. Like I said, we've talked about it before. Y'all have used an analogy where it's like you're a big fish in a small pond, and all the smaller fish in that pond are like, "Yo, you're the big fish, bro. You're the boss,
You're the
bro.
guy."
You're good, man." And everybody has an idea what the ocean is. You know what I mean? Like Finding Nemo. They're like, the ocean is great, or like, but it's like, okay, one day you're just swimming along and you get an opportunity to go to the ocean, and you're in the ocean, and you're realizing how vast it is.
There's some big
there's
fucking
there's
fish
some
out
big
here.
fish out here. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like there's some big fish, and I can put money on it, but I'm like, bro, me and my girls were the only people that flew from Cleveland there. Everybody's from LA and Atlanta.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been here 3 times. I've been here 5 times. This is my first one, and I'm happy to have it. But then so I would have conversations with people, and in no shade, they would be like, oh yeah, I'm from Cleveland. Oh, mid-market cities have really good talent. And in
is
my mind,
hilarious
yeah, I
that
was
that's
like,
what they say.
mid-market cities?
Like what?
What? And I was getting like, oh, it was.
You were like that. You
It was
got
a lot of,
bros.
oh, that's cute.
You got little bro.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like, but I could tell it wasn't even necessarily in disrespect. It was just
Yeah,
like,
it is
but
what it is.
I got to talk to a lot of people that make a lot of decisions within the recording academy, follow Instagram, and got a lot of connections. But at the same time, it was a lot of little broing going on.
Yeah.
So when I came back to Cleveland, everybody was just like, yo, like, you're the GOAT. What was it like?
Grammys,
You know what I mean? I was like, I
Yeah.
got nominated. We didn't win. You know what I mean? So I don't got the trophy. I'm happy to be nominated, and I'm happy that I can always go back. But it let me know how far I really was from attaining what I thought I was trying to attain. You know what I'm saying?
Totally.
Like mugs would be like, yo, I want a Tesla, or I would fuck. But then you get it, and you realize that the cost and maintenance are like through the roof, and all these other things that come with it. And you don't, you know what I mean? You can't perceive that when you're just dreaming about the car. So like,
yeah.
I'm kind of happy that it happened when it happened, because in my mind, the Grammys, that's the end of the road. That's how I
Yeah.
done worked, and I made it
That's
to
the
the
top
Grammys.
of the mountain type shit.
Yeah, like I'm only 29, and I'm just like, yo, and I'm here, and I feel like I still have so much left to do, and now this is my new starting point. So it's like, okay, I had to come back, and then I went through a little bit of funk just because of being like, okay, like, what do I do next?
Yeah.
Like, you know
where
what I
do we
mean?
go
What
from
like
here?
really do I do next? Because it's like we all play video games. It's like doing something so grand in the game that now everything else that you were doing before feels like a side quest. So I'm working on my homies' albums. I'm doing this, and I'm like, yo, this is what I need to do. I go to the Grammys and get game from people, and I come back and be like, yo, none of this is really what I need to be doing.
Yeah.
Like, this is all just fun
Side
stuff.
missions.
Yeah, like I went there, and I got a chance to meet a couple people, and one particular writer. she had wrote on for her and Ty Dolla Sign and stuff, and I got
Mhm.
a chance to sit with her during the, the show. And we just exchanging back and forth, and she's just giving me little nuggets as the show was going on. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And I kind of told her what I had going on back in Cleveland. And like her name was Tish Hyman, so like look her up, Tish Hyman. She's a
Okay.
great writer, phenomenal songwriter. And she said to me like, if you can sing this much and engineer this much, you can sing. And the best thing that you can do for your career is to go back to Cleveland and make an album.
Mm.
Make music, make songs, because that's what's going to carry you in. And okay, this is what I
Mhm.
can do.
It's that
Start,
energy,
yeah, it's
that
not so
motion
much
forward. It's not
what you can
just
do for
putting the
him
X
and
and
what
the
you can do
O's
for her
together.
and
It's
what you can
that
do. It's about,
personal
all right.
inspiration.
So I came back and I knew, I'm like, okay, I got to get really insular. At the very least, I got to start figuring out, okay, what do I got to do to get to that next level? You know what I
Mhm.
mean? At the time, I'm like, and I love all my artists dearly. I'm working on this project, doing this, doing that. But I'm never working on my stuff. You know what I mean? I'm not
Mhm.
taking the time to work on my craft, my skills. Because, you know what I mean? I'm serve. Like everything in life is, you serve. You know what I mean? So I'm just serving,
Mhm.
serving, serving. And I realized if I was going to get to that next level, I had to keep some for me.
Gotta look inward.
Yeah, I had to
Yeah.
look inward. So it was a lot of understanding that. So like I said, it was a world changing experience. Saw a lot of crazy stuff. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Not crazy, but like a lot of stuff that just really inspired me. But it also made me realize how much I had actually accomplished and what I really needed to do to get to where I'm. You know what I mean? I'm like, I want to get nominated again. I'm trying to get back there.
Yep.
Like it was a blessing to get the first one. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? But I like,
Now we gotta
yeah.
go
Now
back.
it's like
Now we gotta go
it's
back.
one of them things where it's like everybody can do it once, but can you do it again? That's where you
For
prove whether
sure.
or not you know what you're
That
doing. You know what I'm
separates
saying? So now
the good from the great.
exactly. So it's like everybody got a good song in it, but do you got good song after good song after good song after
Hundred
album
percent.
after album? That's what separates.
100%.
So it was like, okay,
Respect that.
that's what I learned from there. You know, I got a little
Mhm.
long winded, but it was just really, it was an eye opening experience. So
That's
like,
awesome, bro. That is incredible for sure. Okay, so I've asked you some stuff about music. We're gonna move into a
yeah,
little bit of
yeah,
different topics, not necessarily around music. I know we talked about Cleveland. You know that's our hometown.
yeah.
What's the best hidden gem food spot in Cleveland?
Best hidden gem food spot, Mr. Wonderful's.
Oh, that is a good one. No one said
Mr.
that one yet. That's a
Wonderful's
good one. Chicken going hard,
on
bro.
Warrensville over there by the Johnny go over there.
Yeah.
Mr. Wonderful, the
If you
chicken
know,
and
you
waffles
know.
goes hard if you know. And it's a shameless plug because one of the producers I work with, his dad is actually the owner.
Okay.
But it is freaking delicious.
But it is
It is
really
delicious.
good.
So if you
I
don't
will
know, go
agree.
check out
We've
Mr.
gotten it a
Wonderful.
couple times at
Google
least
it,
at the
Mr.
studio.
Wonderful's in Maple Heights. Go check that
Yep.
out.
Cool, cool. So I gotta ask this. I asked this to pretty much everybody at this point. Do you believe in aliens?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. That's what I love.
Absolutely believe in
Okay,
aliens.
so going off, since we know aliens are real, if they ever came down to Earth, and would you be kicking it with the aliens, or would you be fighting against the aliens?
I gotta see what they do first.
Yeah, you got to
You
see
know what
what
I'm
they're
saying?
on.
Because first of all, I mean, you're an alien. You're here. I don't like you're. I feel like we kind of like box in what an alien's plan is. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Either
we
want to
don't really
destroy
know.
everything or they want to come hang out. We don't know what they're trying to do.
That's why I
like,
asked
you
the
know what I'm saying?
question
So,
because we
like,
don't really know. Everything is always,
like, you know,
they're coming to kill. They're
yeah,
coming
and
to fuck shit
if
up.
you
but-
guys watch American Horror Story?
yeah, for sure.
So you seen that one season with the little aliens and they're coming down and they're like trying to like have babies with the humans
Yep.
to make a half race because their planet is dying and stuff. Like they
Yep.
could be coming there trying to
We
mix
don't know
DNA
what their
with us. They could
intentions
be,
are.
you don't know what it is. So like I will wait to see what their plan is to be like, okay, am I a target? Because
Am I a target?
am I a target?
Or am I
here?
your friend?
They may be only like, bro, we only need like the Indian people for this or something random. Like we don't need like so I'll be like, okay, like I just want to figure out how to communicate. So like
Yep.
I don't want to go straight into fighting because they may be like, why are you trying to hit us? And now I'm
Right,
dead
they
because when I
might
could
not be
have
on
just
that.
chilled out and asked.
We got to
questions.
stop this alien hostility, bro. They could be our
Yeah,
homies.
man, you
We
never know, bro. They
Never
could just be one like some vegetables, bro. They're like,
know.
bro, the only people that got
Y'all
carrots
them,
in the universe
good,
right
good
here.
oranges over there, bro.
Like we can't grow oranges over here, so y'all got them. Just
Yep.
bro, you just gotta wait and see, bro. Especially if you can't speak the same language.
Yep. We'll just have to figure it out.
I'll see if they want to fight other people. Before I decide.
Respect it. All right, cool. We're gonna move into our next section, which is called "Keeping It Clean."
Okay.
This is where we ask the tough questions about hygiene. So,
Okay.
I like the look because we're
This is
yep,
really funny. All right,
we're
all
going there. All right, so we'll keep it light to start.
Yeah.
Paper towels or hand towels, fabric towels.
Paper towels.
Paper towels. Gotcha. I'm a fabric towel kind of guy. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying? I'm trying to save the environment where I can, but like there's a certain time and place for a
yeah. I
paper
mean, I
towel.
like a good pay. I like a good cloth towel. I mean, it's comforting, but like as far as just like
When you gotta be quick, just
yeah. And
toss
I'm
it
like,
out.
I
I
mean, like I said,
respect
I
it.
got kids. They use if I have handles, they use it a lot.
That's
So
it.
it's gonna
That's
be
I
damp
can't relate
at
to
the end
that
of two
experience. I don't
days.
got
So it's
kids,
like
but
yeah,
I can imagine.
it's extra laundry.
Yeah. All right, bar soap or liquid soap?
Jeez. I'm usually a liquid soap guy, but I've been going bar lately. Like I'm not
Oh,
gonna like the
switching up the
yeah the
swag.
Dove bar.
What made
Like
you
yeah,
a
no
convert?
the wife, bro. She got on the
Ah,
Dove bar soap, and it was just I don't know. I like the results. So like I mean,
there you
it's
go.
been one of like if
Stick
I'm
with
depending
it.
on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling like okay, like this is I got I'll go get some Old Spice. You know the like
Yep.
liquid stuff they got they got the random names like the Kraken one and different stuff like that. But
Yep.
like yeah, I've been on a bar soap kick lately. I'm not gonna lie, but
Okay,
I
yeah, I'm a bar soap guy myself, so I preach it, man, for sure. I'm rocking with that. Crap, what's the brand now? I don't know. I'm not shouting
was
them out.
that,
The one with the little Sasquatch on it. That shit's fire.
oh really?
Yeah, the Squatch. Yeah, whatever.
I gotta
Doctor
get I
Squatch.
gotta give
Doctor
it a shot.
Squatch. I fuck with the Doctor Squatch. They got the good smells. All right, cool. Mouthwash, a necessity or optional after brushing your teeth?
Um,
Do you use it? Let me put it like
I
that. Do you
use
use it?
mouthwash. I not as consistently as I need to. I
Mm,
do brush my teeth every day, but
that's good. I would hope
mouthwash, like,
so.
but mouthwash. I've recently been back on mouthwash, and
Uh
I've
huh.
been enjoying it. So I'm like, it's more
Yeah,
optional, but
optional.
like it depends on how clean you're gonna. If I had to be in somebody's face every day, like you know, what I mean, if
Yeah,
I'm
come in
literally,
mouthwash.
yeah, if I'm
I'll
like, okay, I'm a
respect that.
receptionist, and you know, what I mean, some office downtown, it's like, all right, but it's optional. But I do like the mouthwash. So.
Cool, cool. All right, so this is the toughest one. Baby wipes in the bathroom when you're doing number two. Necessity or optional?
Well, I like wet wipes, but I'm not holding anybody to anything. So like the baby wipes, like you know what I mean, like they got flushable, I mean wet wipes, and I
Mm-hmm.
like those a lot. They're like
Yep.
okay, but you know it's a little bit more expensive than toilet paper. So like
It
if I'm
is. It's a
I'm
it's a price. There's
yeah,
a price
it's
factor
a price
involved.
factor, but like if I had to go with one the rest of my life, I would go with the baby wipes, man.
Yeah, let's
It's just
go. More
something
people
about
on
because
baby
the
wipes, gang,
dry
dude.
paper, bro. It's
I'm
just
trying to convert the world, bro. Like I think that we should just totally make a switch. No,
we
no
should,
more regular TP.
you need to make an
We're
Invasion brand
we're
toilet
only
flushable wipe.
Invasion wipes, bruh. It's coming soon
That's not a bad
to a
idea.
bathroom near you. No, yeah, I'm big on the baby wipes, man. I'm preaching it all day. All right, cool. So that was keeping it clean, man. Thank you for keeping it
Oh
clean with
man,
us, Benny.
yeah, gotta keep the hygiene up.
Always, always. All right, so the next section, this is like really our last section. Is this or that? So just simple, one
Okay,
or the other questions.
all right.
Pro Tools or FL Studio?
Pro Tools,
Let's go, Pro Tools gang. Bone in or bone out wings?
bone in.
Let's go. If it's a bone out, it's a chicken nugget.
Exactly. It's not can't have boneless wings.
I'm telling them,
It's
man.
like
I'm
it's
trying to tell
literally
'em.
it's like contradiction.
I
You can't have a
swear.
bone in a wing.
I swear. So we got Thanksgiving coming around the corner here. So do you prefer turkey or ham at Thanksgiving?
Oh Jesus, you can't say both.
Nope,
I'm a
one or the
ham.
other.
I'm a ham. I
Ham
make a
over
mean
turkey.
turkey. I make a mean turkey. Like I baste it for about 4 or 5 days. Like I forget it's in my
Ooh, that
fridge.
boy be in the kitchen
Yeah,
cooking
I'm
up.
throwing lemons, apples, oranges, all types of the whole kitchen sink in there, and just
Yup.
letting it sit in one of those big buckets for like five
Oh,
days.
that's
So
real.
my turkey is turkey, but I still like a ham,
Ham
cranberry
is
sauce,
better.
mac and cheese kind of guy, bro.
Me
I feel
too.
like if you just have turkey and no ham, I'll be upset. But if you have ham and the turkey's gone, I'll still be okay.
Yep.
So like I have to go ham with the final choice.
I'm definitely ham over turkey. I think both are honestly necessary for Thanksgiving dinner, but ham with the honey and the brown sugar, like, oh, bro, it's going up. It's going
The
crazy,
taste
bro.
it's fundamental for the holidays.
I
You can't
swear.
you have it on Christmas, you have it on
You
Thanksgiving. Like
gotta,
this,
gotta
it just
just
encompasses
have
to
it,
like
man. You just gotta have it. All right, Wendy's or McDonald's?
Wendy's.
Wendy's. Gold or silver jewelry? I already know the answer.
Gold, man. I like the
Gold,
gold. But I
okay.
can't hate on the silver. I got to give me some silver stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Love
I'm
it.
silver. You know how I'm coming. Um, apple juice or orange juice?
I,
Apple.
I almost said apple.
I heard it. I thought that's what I heard.
I'm gonna go orange juice.
I'm orange juice
I'm
all
going orange
day.
juice. I'm gonna
I'm
have to
low
go
key
orange
like an
juice.
apple juice hater. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
not a
go
big
orange
fan.
juice because you can't mix apple juice with alcohol.
Oh, okay. That's
You
a good
can, but
point.
it's always
Orange
like
juice mixes with a lot of
orange
things,
juice mixes with everything. Orange juice is the only thing I know that
except for
completely.
mint toothpaste.
Yeah, that's one. Orange juice is the only thing I know that completely wipes out the taste of Henny.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, where you
For
just
the
like,
viewers out there, if you're a Henny
yeah,
drinker, keep that orange
keep
juice
the
on
OJ
deck.
going, bro.
Cool. 2K or Madden?
Madden, but I don't play either,
You don't play either?
bro. I don't play either. I'm
You
like,
play any games?
I have my gaming system fried, but I'm like a Apex dude, bro.
Okay, the
Like you
shooters
know what
for
I mean? Yeah,
sure.
like I said, I don't have that much time between doing managing the 3 kids and in the studio and stuff like that. The little time I do play, I'm usually like shooters, so like
Shooters.
a Call of Duty, an Apex type deal, like a
Hmm.
Titanfall. You know what I mean?
That's
But
what's up.
um, that doesn't mean I can play, man. I haven't played in a while, but as far as I hadn't bought a Madden since
Hmm.
they turned everything into loot boxes, so it
Yeah.
just kind of is the same game the last 4 years and
Yeah.
stuff. So
I
like.
agree, though. I agree. All right, Apple Music or Spotify?
I have both, but I'm rocking Spotify right now.
Spotify. Okay, I respect that. And to end it off, what can we expect from Benny next?
From Benny, singles, personal project. I mean, right now I just kind of been focusing on like I said, I recently got signed to Empire as as a producer on a publishing deal.
Nice.
I've been doing a lot of stuff with TSO. I'm signed to them as well, and I'm
Mhm.
live mixtapes founder. So like I've been doing a lot of just behind the scenes facilitating, playing the back. You know what I mean? Whether
Mhm.
it's getting guys together for their label runs or like just feeding beats. I've been really just building my catalog a lot.
True.
Free time I do have, I am planning on dropping a little project. You know what I mean? Just kind of keep things rolling because I don't want people to
Nice.
forget that I like to sing. So,
Yep.
so yeah, I mean, I'm just been creating for real. Like you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
just creating content for others, helping people just kind of facilitate and grow. So like I have my studio now. I've just been bringing guys in there to kind of be on my team and then just like getting everybody acclimated with each other, make sure
Mhm.
everybody kind of knows the same things. Iron sharpens iron and stuff. So like everybody in the studio can run off each other's templates. We know, you know what I mean? We all
Mhm.
know the room. So it's been a lot of, so I haven't been open 4 months. So we've been just doing a lot of like team building and
A lot of
culture building and stuff.
collaboration.
Yeah. So
Well, I'm
like,
excited to hear the Benny project coming
bro,
soon. I'm
trust me,
excited
you're
for
going to
that.
like it, bro. You're going to
All
like
right,
it a lot.
cool. So it's been Conversation Invasion. Benny Bossman has been in the building.
Man, well,
Please shout out
appreciate
your
you, Adi, man.
social medias real quick so people can
Man,
follow
it's
you.
Benny Bevel, BennyBevel. Benny / my government last name, Benny Bevel, on all platforms. Go check me out, follow me. Just opened up a recent studio, Bossman Sound. It's been like the whole hub for my label right now. If you're looking for hits, man, come find me. If you're looking for engineering, looking for good culture, you know what I mean? Look for me and me, my guys. So like, yeah.
Awesome. Tap in with bro. It's been Conversation Invasion.
Woo.
Appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, appreciate you for having me, bro.
guy.
Everything you doing, bro. You're
All
killing
right.
the game out here, bro.
My
Like,
guy. All right.
inspiration.
Peace out, y'all.